So you want to know how much money does an average final expense agent make? Unfortunately, there is a lot of misleading information about how much money life insurance agents make, insurance agents make, final expense agents make. So in this video, I've decided not to talk about how much money you can make selling final expense, but we're going to talk about how much money you're probably going to make based on average numbers. Coming up next. Douglas Massi here, and before we get started, please give the video a big old thumbs up right now. That way YouTube keeps spreading the word about Final Expense Trainer to those who maybe haven't found our channel or are new at life insurance sales. And if you haven't subscribed, now would be the time to do that. We are putting out new content every single week. And one more thing, if you'll kindly hang around all the way to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get a copy of the appointment setting super file. Now, this file has appointment setting scripts for setting final expense appointments from Facebook leads, final expense telemarketed leads, and the notorious, infamous final expense direct mail lead card. The key to selling final expense insurance is leads. Our industry is absolutely, definitely, without a doubt, a lead-driven business. So you got to commit to buying leads or you just aren't going to make very much money. Now, with that being said, I'm going to share with you two different scenarios of how much two different average agents' income could be based on the amount of leads the average agent works every single week, along with, how they perceive and, this is important, and how they treat their business. So let's talk about Agent 1 and Agent 2. Now, Agent 1 is used to working for the man. Agent 1 is used to having a job and treats final expense sales like another job that he begrudgingly has to do to pay his bills. Coming up with a few $100s each week to buy leads is a painful sacrifice for this agent. He's got to endure it though. And since he's used to working jobs and not used to working for himself, he's a little unsure of himself and his maybe sales ability or talents. He commits to purchasing around 20 Facebook leads every week, and he goes out and works his leads really hard. So he can make an average of maybe 3 sales from these 20 Facebook leads. At a 100% first-year commission level, his 3 sales turns his $400 weekly lead investment, which isn't much, into $1,800 as long as all 3 sales stays on the books for a year. However, he's advanced 9 months, which means he's only going to be seeing around $1,350 each week. And after you subtract, the lead cost, he's making a weekly profit of right around $900 right from the start. But remember, Agent 1, being the average agent, hesitates and delays on buying leads for at least another week or two. So instead of having fresh leads each week, he's only got like fresh leads 2 or maybe 3 times a month. And now, since he's not willing to reinvest every single week, he's not even making that $900 per week. Now, let's talk about Agent number 2, who is also average. Only the big difference is she thinks like a business owner and not like an employee. Agent number 2 is used to doing her own thing, and not only is she super responsible and used to doing things on her own, self-disciplined, but she understands about the costs of investing into a business. Agent number 2 expects to make no less than a 6-figure income to support her family, and she's willing to work, at least 40, 50, maybe even 60 hours a week if necessary. She also gets it that a $5,000 upfront investment can turn into that 6-figure income within just a couple of years. And she's got a game plan. And since she knows that any idiot with half a brain can figure out a way to come up with $5,000 to invest into a new business like final expense sales, no worries, she's got this. Now, again, Agent 2 is not a talented closer with like a super high sales closing ability. She's just an average agent who wants to run a lucrative business and is willing to invest in order to get there. Her contract level is also that 100%, and she goes ahead and orders like 30 direct mail leads every single week, committing to spending $1,000 on her leads again every single week without skipping a week for no less than her first year in the business. She also understands that unlike agent number one, instead of skipping a week here and there, that she can't do that. She's going to be working her 30 final expense direct mail leads that are going to be coming in every single week. Like, even if she goes on vacation, she's not going to skip a week. She's just going to double up on leads the next week. Again, she's not great. She's average. So until she gets really good, she's only going to turn those 30 direct mail leads into an average of maybe 6 or 7 sales per week, which she's placing with prosperity, at least most of her sales, until she gets comfortable writing other carriers and assuming that 1 of 7 sales or 1 of even 6 sales is going to fall off the books in the first 6 months. Let's not even count that 7th sale. We'll just say agent 2 is making 6 solid sales each week, and let's even say that 1 of those sales is a guaranteed issue sale and isn't going to be paying full commission. That's normal. Those things only pay around 60%. 5 solid sales averaging a $600 annualized premium equals $3,000 pay, along with another $360 from that GI, that guaranteed issue sale. Oh, and remember, the GI sale, it's not going to be advancing her any money. It's only going to be paying her as earned. And so with that being said, after you advance her 9 months, she's making right around $2,300 per week. And after you subtract that $1,000 weekly leads investment, her upfront profit is around $1,300 all the way through her 9th month. And when you do add in that back end, months 10, 11, and 12, and by the time she's at her 13th month in the business, she's now seeing a profit of right around $2,000 per week. Oh, but hold on, there's more. Now, she is one of my agents. And since she's stuck it out and is producing every week, I'm rewarding her. I'm raising her commission levels at different intervals. And so now, by the end of that first year, her first year commission is going to be right around 150 to maybe 120% first year. So now, if she keeps going at the rate she's going now, in her second year with that very same $1,000 weekly leads investment, she's going to be making more like $2,500 each week. But wait, she's actually starting to get good at this now, because she's been at it for over a year now. And she's not just closing that 6 or 7 sales. She's getting referrals. She's getting good at the whole business. So now she's writing more like maybe 7, 8, 9 sales a week. And this woman, this business owner, agent number 2, is now making over $125,000 per year. And when you add in the renewals that are going to be coming along, after just a few years, she's making over $150,000 a year. And we now have a bottom line. Your average agent that can't commit to spending a few $100s on leads each week will always make what the average worker in the United States makes, which is around $35,000, $40,000 a year. Meanwhile, the average final expense agent who is willing to invest around $1,000 each week will absolutely have a 6-figure income after all the costs. And she will definitely be part of that elite 10% of the highest earners in the United States. For a copy of the appointment setting super file that I mentioned earlier in the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. And guys, if you've got some interest in starting a career selling final expense life insurance with us, just shoot me an email at that same address. Remember, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now, get on out there and do something good for someone today. Happy hunting.